That's caught out wide by Cooks. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the reception. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just
touchdown. Tony Pollard, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. Now to kick this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Browns drive about to get started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Being chased out left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Pollard again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Now here's Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now Watson throws another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Prescott on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That was tight right there.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 39 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now here's another interception. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle 42 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Tua going to change the play. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. And Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40. Jonathan Taylor. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 62 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
First and 10, it's Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You got to go.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Mostert able to avoid him at the 40. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Waddle, the motion man right. On first down, they go with Mostert again.
And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
In motion, Hill.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tua going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Off play action, Richardson.
And he's got his big tight end here.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Richardson.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Richardson off the play fake.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. Now Richardson looks to throw once more.
Flush to his right.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Steps away to his left.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So from the 20. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hill going to go in motion right. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20.